And I want to thank everybody for watching, and I want to thank you for giving. We are so close, so close to $15,000, which would be our 50% halfway mark. I think we were like $20 or $30 short of that. We are doing a kick-butt job. And we've got our store manager, the North American Bear Center manager, going to be our guest here. Actually, she's not a guest. She's actually part of the program. And I'm going to ask Heidi to come on over, and then we're going to talk about, first of all, just some things with Give to the Max real quick. Hi, Heidi. How you doing?
I'm good.
Without a guitar, Heidi feels nervous always.
Yep.
She's so used to a guitar and got a great voice. She really does. It's fun listening to her sing in the office all the time. Although some days I get irritated by it.
I'm not sorry.
I know you're not.
I'm not.
But I got to tell you, Give to the Max Day is very important to us, and you know that. And
Absolutely.
you know the preparation that goes into it with our volunteers and our people that are out there. It's a big deal. It's a big deal.
It takes actually months of preparation. You guys start pretty early, and there's lots of training classes to sit through to make sure that we're toeing the line with the regulations and we know what's going on with everything,
Right.
and making sure we're keeping up to track with the Givemen organization themselves and
Yes.
ours as well.
And that's so true. And we sat and watched a video and a Q&A
Yep.
session
Yep.
and studied it, and then I watched it again and did some more Q&A. And I got to tell you something, I really feel strong that Give to the Max has got the system together this year. So far, it's really showing well.
It seems to be running a lot smoother than what it is
Yep.
the past couple years. So that's very encouraging to see. It
It
helps
is.
the folks who are donors who are watching us, and then it helps us feel good too.
does,
We can
it
see
does.
what's going on. You're a little bit more confident in the whole situation. So
Yeah,
good job to that
that's
organization.
That's a good point, because
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, you get to the point where sometimes you can start getting a little frustrated.
A little doom and gloom goes on.
Yeah, because now they're down. We can't tell you guys what's going on. But I do have some pretty cool news.
You do?
At the start of the 11 o'clock hour, we have a $500 match.
Wow.
And we need that $500 matched in this next hour. And so if you give $1, it's like giving $2. If you give $500, it's like giving $1,000.
That's a big chunk of change.
It is. And
Nothing to
I got to
blink at.
tell you, I mean, it's a great, cool thing. And our Give to the Max leader called us up and said we got a $500 match. And that's our first match that we've announced right now.
Awesome.
So that could actually move us up another $1,000. It'll show 500 right away once we get up to that amount. But you guys that are out there, for every dollar you give, it's like giving $2.
So it's like Bon Jovi said, we're almost halfway there, right? Oh, bringing in the music.
Bon
Bringing
Jovi
in
music.
The music. I'm
For those of
aging
you out there that
myself.
don't know about that, that's
I
okay.
bet
Heidi
people know about Bon
enjoys
Jovi.
music. She really does. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. It brings enjoyment to the North American Bear Center. It
Yeah.
really does.
Yeah.
And I think was it a couple years ago, or was it last year, that you and Mo did a real nice rendition, bear song? Am I using the right word, rendition?
Sure.
Okay.
It might have been the last couple years. I think we might
Was
have
it?
done songs
That was
2
pretty
years in a row.
unique. It really was. I for some reason in my 2.5 hours of sleep this morning, I started thinking about that. And I don't know why, but I just was thinking, how did that song go? And
I
have
don't
to look
remember.
back on the old video and,
Yeah.
and just see it.
I bet it's
you
on
know.
YouTube. If you look on our YouTube channel,
Oh!
it's probably up there somewhere.
So
The
the old
Bear
bear
Center-
song would probably be on there.
Yeah, the Bear Center does have
Maybe
a YouTube
we could
channel.
revive that somehow and show it on our TV. I'll have to ask
I
Missy.
do not have the technology knowledge for that kind of thing.
Well, you don't look at me as a technology freak.
No, I know.
But, talking about technology, I mean, taking a look at what we've done as far as the cameras go and the sound and everything. And you know about sound.
There's been lots of, I know enough to fake it through sound stuff. I've got a sound guy that takes care of sound. All I do is talking to microphones.
Well, we got a
man.
sound guy who takes care of sound
We
now
do.
too in video.
Yeah, and we're very lucky. Nice local guy to come
Yes.
in, Mauro, to come in and handle the situation and get things up to speed with the cameras, and then of course the sound for different presentations like this. We're very, very fortunate to
And
have
he's
him.
got a mixer going.
Yeah, and a mixer that he pulled out of actually his own business to bring
so
down
that we
here.
could use,
Yep.
yes. Because he wanted us to sound good. He wanted a good video.
Yep.
He wanted it the best he could do for what we've got up here, and our broadcasting going out is flawless. And I remind everybody, you got 2 volume controls, one on your computer and one on the website that you're on. In fact, I think Mauro might be pulling up right now.
Is he? Oh.
I just seen him. He's so concerned.
You speak of the devil, and they show up every time.
Just giving him a plug. His business name is?
Custom Theaters, and it's right in Ely, right on the main drag. So when you're first coming into town,
yep,
it's going to be
we're
to
waving
the
to him.
left.
The door's locked.
Yeah, so he's just going to have to stand out in the cold.
Maybe you can run and let him in real quick, and I'll just keep going with that $500 match that we've got. It's a very, very nice match, and we're just asking if we can do this match in the next hour. That will be a big, big improvement for us. And I don't have my phone with me, but maybe you could let Judy Thone know on her phone where we're sitting right now at the thermometer, and I can move it if we need to. And it's funny, Mauro, we were just talking about you.
All good
we were
things,
just bragging about
things.
you and giving you another plug. And, the beautiful part of these plugs are, and he's totally agreed to this, is every time we give him a plug, it's a $500 advertising fee.
Right.
He's over there grinning and laughing. but I'm not kidding you. I mean, he's done a wonderful job with it. He really has. And we want to say thank you to the sound system.
Absolutely.
But talking about the kids in the cub room. You're a family gal. You got 2 kids.
I do.
You got 3 kids, really. You got a husband.
Right, that counts.
That counts.
He's my grown-up kid.
And actually, Heidi can be a kid, too. We all can, and that's what's fun.
Yeah.
And the cub room and importance to kids in talking about that. And you and Missy and everybody else out there that knows what kids like to see.
Right.
They like hands-on stuff, correct?
I think the cub room is a good place for when there's littles that come and visit here. It's a place that they can go and explore and touch with their hands in that room safely, where they can't do that out in the main exhibit hall. We don't want them really touching, the polar bear or pulling on the TVs or nothing like that. But if they go into the cub room, that's a safe place. And they do play in there. You can hear in my office. Used to share the wall right there, and all you heard was thunk, dum, 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 and then the little laughter and stuff like that. Right. So they really do have a good time when they're in there. The imagination goes, and being able to facilitate and have something safe for them to play in would be awesome.
And I think as a parent, you'd say safety is very important.
Absolutely.
I mean, you don't want, it's like going to a sideshow carnival. I mean, you want to make sure the rides are safe.
You get a little nervous, yeah. I get a little nervous.
We were talking about that yesterday a little bit.
We do.
It just gets interesting, and our cub room has done a great job over the years.
It has provided a lot of fun, I think, for kids as we've grown. However, at this point, we've done so much growing, and we've been so fortunate to have people donating through GiveMin or other ways just coming through the door that we've been able to build up and improve the North American Bear Center as a whole. The cub room is just the next step to bring that up to grade with everything else, because it looks so nice in here. Now we just need to fix that up and get that looking real nice too. And I think the boys, if we bring on Klaus and those guys, I think they'll do a great job making it match with the rest of the flow that's out here. And two of those guys that are on the crew with Klaus, Antlers by Klaus, are local as well.
Three of them are local.
Yep, and they have young kids as well that come in here and play.
Yeah,
so
they do.
They know the importance in building to make sure that it's something that they're you think about that.
And it's Ryan and Peter, and I can't remember the other gentleman's name.
Steve, I believe.
Steve. Mm-hmm. We say Heidi out there if you're watching, and I know that they have talents that just don't end.
Yep.
They really do.
Yep.
But again, we've got a match. We got a $500 match,
which is exciting.
And we've got about 50 minutes to match at. So keep in mind, if you give $25, it's like giving $50.
Yep.
Is what it is.
Double down.
If you give a $500 gift right now, it's $1,000. They'll match up to $500. So come on, help us out. We're moving that needle. We're getting closer. I'm sure we're probably over the 50% marker at it right now. We are. So I don't know the exact number, but what is it? So I can move that up to 50%. Heidi, can you hold this? I'm going to move this up.
They can't hear you when you're talking over there without the microphone. Okay. All right. I never got to see this live this way before. You kind of ride the struggle bus pretty hard with that, don't you? No, that's mine.
I'll tell you what, they were exactly They were exactly tough on that deal. You know, Heidi, I thank you for being on here.
Thank you.
I'm gonna have Mauro come over here and just talk to him for a minute. Do you want to help me team him, or do you want to go get your stuff done? I smelt some food, and I know
Jeremy needs help bringing the food in.
If there's one thing I learned since I've been at the Bear Center is don't mess with her food, because when it's 11 o'clock, oh boy. Every minute after that, she gets uglier and uglier and uglier until she eats, and she's all happy again.
I'm not apologizing for that.
So I'm gonna say thank you, Heidi, for being here.
This. I'm so excited.
And
thank you.
again, if you're just coming on to give the Max Day, this is Heidi. She's the manager of the North American Bear Center.
I hide in the office. You don't really see me.
She does a whole lot more than hide in the office.
I push papers. That's all I do.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
But anyway, thank you so much, and let's get that phone to Mauro, and let's get him over here, because I know that we got to do this a little bit early.
All right.
And because Mauro's got things going on in his life, and Mauro, thanks for being here. Mauro, I'll tell you, him and I together are dangerous. We really are.
Extremely, or definitely loud, one of the two. So.
Oh, we're not loud.
Not at all.
In fact, he's toning it down purposely.
We're like Abbott and Costello.
Not Laurel and Hardy, though, right?
Ooh, those would be funny, too, wouldn't they? They were showing our age.
Slapstick, maybe, because every time he starts to talk to me, I say, how much does this cost? I mean, he says plenty.
That's right. Yeah, don't worry about it.
It's okay. But, no, in all fairness, Give to the Max Day is very important to us.
Absolutely.
And it actually, in the long run, watching dollars and watching what we do with those donated dollars that they're doing out there right now, as you can see, I mean, we're moving up to that 50% mark already at 11 o'clock. We've been 11 hours on this. So just short of the 12-hour period, which is halfway through, we are already at 50%. That don't mean that we should let up, you guys. We got to keep going. But Mauro, I mean, just taking a look at what dollars have done for us as donations go in other places, just tell them some of the things that you've accomplished since you've been coming here now.
Oh, my goodness. This year we've done so much. Since July, we've done all new infrastructure. We ran all the new lines out to the dens, into the pens. We've got new cameras up. We have done new microphones, new audio system.
Yes.
Where the lips and the face kind of, match with the audio. So we've made huge strides. And I think actually to back up a little bit, when people truly need to understand that you guys don't get any federal funds.
Okay, yes, you are correct. You are. We don't get no federal or state funding.
Correct. A lot of people assume that nonprofits automatically get federal and state funds, and that's not true. It's all about donations and doors and sales, correct?
Very, very correct.
Yeah.
Very correct. And the donations are just a huge part of it. And right now, this hour, we got a $500 match. So what that does for us, it started at 11 o'clock, is they match dollar for dollar up to $500.
That's fantastic.
So if you give $1, it's like giving $2. And you know how that is in your business that you run here in Ely.
Yeah.
And, Ely's unique.
Yes, it is.
It is. I know that everybody thinks their own area is unique, but Ely's unique.
Yeah, Ely
and you've been in the business here for how long now?
It's almost 16 years now in Ely.
16 years.
Yep.
And it's taken me 3.5 years to kind of get used to it. Are you used to it yet?
I am. I think there is a misconception.
It's a great group of people.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, it's a misconception about Ely that every little town has their little cliques. But we got here, people welcomed us with open arms.
Yes.
We're part of the community, and after 15, almost 16 years, we've been involved in just about everything. You know everybody. And
yes.
I truly remember the first day I was in Ely on vacation, going to breakfast at about 5:30 in the morning, and everybody was coming in, hey, Joe, hey, Jim, and I'm thinking, oh, my God, how corny is that? Now you just can't go anywhere without, hey, Jim, hey, Mauro, hey, Steve, how's it going? Just a continuous.
You're part of the Hay Group.
It's like a huge community.
That's what I came from, a community of 98 people. We always called it part of the Hay Clan. And it's kind of funny, but it's a clan.
I'm Sicilian. My family is bigger than 98.
You're Sicilian, really? Wow. But no, I mean, we always call it. It's a funny thing, but you're part of the Hay Clan. Hey, this, hey, that. Hey, how are you? And everybody knows you. But in this town, we've got a ton of professionals.
Yes.
A ton of professional people. Very talented people.
Well, the thing about Ely is that people move here for the quality of life.
Yes.
So you have a lot of professionals. Take us, for example, we were in Boston.
Yep.
Very well established. And we moved here because of the children.
We got some volunteers out
grandkids.
there.
Oh, yeah. We got 102. So, so people with talent move up here. Not that there isn't people here with talent already.
Right.
But so there is a huge mix of people who come up here just for quality of life, and not so much for the money. So
Yes,
they move up here,
right.
they want to work, they want to be part of the community, and there's just no regret at all I'm pretty sure, for anybody who moves here.
Right.
Because the quality
right.
is just perfect.
Yeah, the quality of life is perfect, except when you're used to really good internet speed and really good cell phone service.
Be thankful for what you have.
And, really good traffic. Okay, and, I'm getting sick and tired of that one stoplight I've got coming to work every day.
I'm going to see what I can do on the way home. There's some ice on the ground.
Unplug them. We got one stoplight that I got to stop at. I used to have to stop in traffic on the freeway.
Come on, we have a lot of good things.
We got excellent
a lot
things.
of tremendous things.
That's a compliment, by the way.
Yep.
I'm just saying, if you want to come up to a place where you go back to where you're from, and all of a sudden you realize what stop signs and stoplights are, it irritates you.
Yes.
It's wonderful.
We used to go back to the East Coast quite a bit, and I remember the first time we went back, my wife said, I know exactly when we hit the 495 band, you change. You become a different driver. You're just very defensive.
You do.
Your
You do.
attitude changes immediately. And
It's about Hinckley for me,
my
headed
goodness.
into the Twin Cities. I hit about
That's close
Hinckley.
to Boston. Yeah, Hinckley, Boston, same thing.
The Hinckley group knows what I'm talking about. That they have the fundraiser there at the casino, and wow, I mean that's a great fundraiser. But you're just coming on the edge of that traffic right there, and of course your traffic was much worse than what we have here.
I think we adapt to wherever we are. So now in Ely during the summer, nobody takes Main Street. Nobody goes down Sheridan. Everybody takes Camp or So we just kind of stay off the main road.
Just a minute, I'm going to just break in. Could you let Pete in?
I will. Breaking news.
Breaking news?
We are over 50%.
We are over 50%.
15,144.
We're at $15,144.
Thanks,
so we
Judy.
have went over the 15%. Thank you, Judy Thone. But I just want to stop with Mauro one more time because I'll tell you what, you're intense. And you want to make sure that things are done right.
Yes.
So yesterday, day before, I texted you this morning about my volume on my mic being down a little bit. Now you stopped in here again. You care, and it shows.
Well, your success is our success.
Yes.
So.
And it's a circle.
Absolutely.
And that's what I try and tell everybody up here is it's a circle. So what we give to you, you give to us, and it keeps going around in the community up here. And it's very, very important, but we want to thank Mauro, and we want to thank your business name. Give it a plug again.
Custom Theaters.
Custom Theaters of?
Just Custom Theaters.
Custom Theaters of Ely, I always say.
Of Ely, yes.
But it is of Ely. Yeah. And you travel all over the United States in a lot of ways,
yeah.
don't you?
We have a lot of clients all over the States.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool. But again, Mauro was ever so kind to buy us lunch yesterday. And it was really nice. He's working here and he's buying us lunch. Thank you for that. That was really good. I don't know why, but free food always tastes better, don't it?
It does. That's why I'm here right around lunchtime.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah. And of course, I got the foot-long sub, and he only got a 6-inch sub. But you know what I mean?
That's what it's about.
But anyway, I want to thank everybody out there. Remember, we got that $500 match.
Yes,
It is
please, guys,
Yes.
give as much as you can. Every little bit is appreciated.
It is so much, and we appreciate you and what you've done for us.
Thank you.
We really do. I think these
pleasure.
folks out here got to be pretty excited about me watching myself on TV, and they don't even know it over here.
Hey, I think we should tell them, as soon as we hit that goal, we'll do a jig right here in front for everybody.
Mauro will do a jig right here in front of everybody. If we
there's a we in there. I'll come back.
He's got a French
and we'll
mouse
do a
in his
jig.
pocket. Hey, I thought you were Sicilian. Were you?
Just the we, me and you. You and I.
Okay. But anyway, we want to say thanks to everybody out there. And we'll see you back at the top of the hour, which is noon.
Thank you.
And Ely time. And at noon, we are going to be having talking about our goals in the Cub Room a little bit more. So we're going to have some fun with that. And we want to thank all you new viewers. Welcome to Give to the Max Day 2017, the biggest fundraiser day that we've got of the year. And we just ask you, we got a $500 match out there, and we got to have it matched by noon. and they're keeping track of it. So as soon as we hit that, they'll contact the matcher, and we'll be all set.
Fantastic.
Thank you. Thanks,
Thank
Mauro.
you.